Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is time to do tarot scopes. We're going to be doing the tarot scopes for the sign of Pisces. That's Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising for the month of December. I'm going to be using the Crow Tarot to do the tarot reading. And so let's get it started. One more shuffle. All right. That feels good. Okay, whoops. We start with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. This is a card of balance. It's a balancing of the scales. It's making sure that everybody has enough. It's a very nice energy. It's a very stable energy. It is a vibration of mediation and community. And so you will find yourself in December surrounded by the people that you love. The sixes are all located in Tigreth, which is connected to the heart and the heart chakra. So there's a sense of abundance, but not too much, just enough that everybody gets what they need. Let's see what's crossing that choice, the Lover's card. The Lovers. So there's always a choice associated with the Lover's card. And it is an energy of change. It is an energy of sort of moving into onto another level. And there is a certain amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Chance with this, right? It may not work out, right? That's the chance you take. It's the chance you take. All right, let's see what's underneath. We have the Six of Wands, victory. Victory. So I feel like you're actually in a really good place as you in this month. And then the thing that challenges you is that a doorway opens for you. This is a doorway, a choice that you need to make. But we have a six and a six. So there's this sense in the immediate and at the root, there is this sense of sort of coming to a place of, ooh, all right, now I get to sort of rest, as it were. Rest in the abundance, rest in the victory, rest in a sense of and also there's a sense of there's almost a sense of a hero here. Not that you're seeking that out, but there is this, and people are maybe putting you up on a bit of a pedestal, and that may or may not be comfortable for you. Generally, Pisces is pretty humble. Pisces is pretty humble. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I would say that you've earned every bit of this. This has come out of hard work and cooperation and planning. You've planned for this day. You've planned for this day. You've worked till this day for this day. And you've had some help. You've had some people who were in a better position than you, perhaps, that offered you help that you learned from. And so you're in good stead here. Let's see what's in the sky. We have the Five of Cups. Now, the in the sky can mean a number of things. It can mean that that position, it always seems to me as though it can be just the environment around us, like the energy in the outer world, kind of like the 10th house energy, right? It's like the most public place, what's happening out in the public. And we have the five of cups here. There seems to be a flood here, and these crows have put their pentacles up in the tree to keep keep the flood waters from washing them away. Very interesting image. Did I say the Five of Cups? This is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I'm sorry, the Five of Pentacles. So there is this sense of, well, of course, there's a lot of storms, right? We can expect a lot of storms this month. And so what I would say is you want to definitely, if there's a message from spirit here, it's to protect what you can, put things in a safe place, because there are, you know, pay attention to where you have your resources, because there's a lot of tumultuousness, um, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And of course, we know that, don't we? In the immediate future, we have the Ace of Wands. This is actually the card for the month. It is the immediate future. It usually runs about 6 weeks out, and the month is like about 6 weeks, 5 weeks long, right? So this is the really the energy of the whole month for you. And it's the Ace of Wands. It's about creativity. It's the root of fire. It's self-expression. We have in the background the city, but there's waves coming in. You see those waves? Stormy seas. But in that, there's a sense of creativity, of focus, of spirit. The wands are fire. All right, how it's seen from outside. Seven of Swords. Um, you're seen as somebody who actually has pretty good judgment about people. Like, they have a sense that if they tried to get away with something, you would see it. You would see it. It could be your psychic senses that they're impressed with, as it were. All right. Your domestic situation. Fecundity. Lovely. The Empress. This is creative visualization. It can also mean that there's a new life coming into your home. You may be beyond childbearing age, but maybe it's a grandchild, a new puppy. But there's definitely new life coming in, new creativity, new abundance. The Empress sits in the Garden of Eden, really, in paradise. Hopes and fears. The Queen of Wands. That you have what it takes to be the queen of your own domain, I would say. You do. Let's not doubt that. And the outcome? The Four of Swords, rest, rest. A little bit of isolation. This is a time of healing. I feel like it's important that you rest. I want to say that for you, the battle is mostly over, but the battle outside is not, outside of yourself. And so this is a time for you to rest on your laurels, if that's what we could call it. Um, you worked hard to get where you are. Perhaps the crossing card of the Lovers isn't necessarily a choice, but a sense of what's coming next. But it really, and then in this time of rest and resting of the mind, I think that that's part of how you come up with some of these creative ideas. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a major arcana. The the Ten of Wands, the burden bearer, drop that burden. The Ten of Swords, drop any negative thought forms or things that hurt you, that injure you. This is self-talk that hurts you. and totally new beginnings, the Fool. And what a way to end the year. What a way to end the year and start a new year, right? Underneath it, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Cups. So it says to me that emotionally, it could be a difficult period. And I think that's because of your sensitivity. You're just so sensitive. You can't not feel, even if you're not paying attention to what's going on, like on the news, you feel it. You're an empath. All Pisces are natural empaths. That's why they're often labeled as hypochondriac. Like they have, oh, I have a pain too. It's your psychic sense. If you, one of the things that I've learned, because I have a Pisces moon, so I take this advice, is that when you're feeling something, ask if it's yours or if it's not yours. Like all of a sudden your knee starts to hurt. Ask yourself, is that me? Is that my knee? And if the pain goes away, it's not your knee, it's somebody else's knee. This guy that just walked into the store just got out of surgery from his knee or just twisted it playing baseball, right? So it's important to ask those questions of yourself, especially for Pisces, because of your empathetic nature. So there is going to be some difficulty, but this also indicates that you might want to consider talking to somebody about your financial situation. And not that there's an issue necessarily with your financial situation, but how to better maybe utilize your resources, how to plan a little bit better for the future when it comes to that stuff. So that's because next year's a 9 year, and then in 2026 we move into a 1, and that's all new beginnings. That's a whole new thing. So you want to kind of have things sort of set up for yourself, I think, just to help you have an easier time of building on what you've already accomplished. Even though we're moving through these really tumultuous times. So I also want to do I want to do an article, an oracle card. And the oracle cards that I have here, which are just as good as any, I think, are the Tree of Life Oracle. So let me pull one for you to wrap up 2024. What a freaking year, huh, guys? What a year. Ishkabibbles. We used to say that, Ishkabibbles. I think my mother, maybe my grandmother would say it. I'd have to refer back to when Ishkabibbles became a thing. I was just thinking about my grandmother the other day, Josephine. She was a great lady. One of the sweetest, kindest ladies. Loved children. Oh my God, loved children. And all the children would go to her. All the grandchildren loved her. All the neighborhood children loved her. She's such a big heart. All right. The element of earth, practical, grounded, and determined. The element of earth. So this sort of goes along with the cards. Let's see what the little book that comes with it says. The element of earth. I had never gotten that one before, so let me have to look for it. Yes, Lennon. Okay, here we go. 50. I pulled it up. Can you see that? The magnificent king of earth. Gob is king of the gnomes and guardian of the north. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are the earth signs in astrology. The magical tool is the disc, a circle of wood or a stone, and the archangel is Uriel. Things need to be done, buildings need to be built, and the finances to build them need to be found. Such is the work of the earth element, the practical matters of life, the things that earthly existence ranks as needs. Have you have you met your needs? Shelter, food, sustainable income. Is there something you currently want that requires you to use the element of earth to get it? A new job, a new car, a new garden seating area. With this card, you are called to be in in nature, more to celebrate her and to appreciate the work of the earth elementals in their natural environment. Well, didn't you get the Empress? All right, so walk through the garden. I walk through the garden alone as the dew is still on the roses. I don't know if that's how it goes, but all right, have yourself a great month, guys. It's been a crazy year. Thanks for living it with me, or living through it with me. Is that what I want to say? Anyway, it's been fun. Take care. I'll see you next year. Much love. Namaste.